Good morning, folks. Great to be with you this morning. It's Thursday morning, the 10th of September, and I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update about what's been happening here at St. Paul's. We've begun our renovations of the narthex. The old wall, which was not original to the building, has been taken out, and so we've restored the building to its original design. It's made the narthex a lot bigger than what it was, and it makes it a lot more welcoming and open, and we look forward to that being finished. New carpet has been selected and finishes have been selected, so that'll be a lovely addition when you all come back to worship in the sanctuary in the near future. As you know, Frida Lang lost her husband last week, and so our thoughts and prayers continue to be with her. Our thoughts and prayers continue also to be with Ori Hyatt and Paula, as Ori has his extended stay at Kingston Rehab. We pray for strength for them both. Paula is unable to, and has been unable to, for months, be in contact with Ori personally. The only contact she can have with him is via Facebook. So we keep them in our prayers. We pray especially for the family of Niece's seed, especially a niece in these days. Her funeral, as you know, is on Saturday week, and we'll keep you updated with the progress of that funeral. But please keep them in your prayers. It's a big change. They've been married forever, and we know that she's attained her crown of glory, but nevertheless, it's still a sad time for her niece as he loses his life partner. This Sunday, Frida will be playing the music for us in the worship service from the sanctuary. I'm meeting with our confirmation kids to go through some final lessons before they get confirmed on October 25. And I thought I'd share with you a couple of books that I've been reading. And if you're interested in reading any of these, just let me know and I'll get a copy to you. The first book is this. It's called The Post-Quarantine Church. We can see those changes as a silver lining, or look for the silver lining, so that we can continue our ministry in new and bold ways as the future unfolds. An unknown future, but we can plan for it nonetheless. This is a really interesting book. It's called A Conspiracy of Love. It's a wonderful book about who we understand Jesus is in this world. It's a liberal book. And it's a book which reminds us of the way of Jesus. It calls us to be troublemakers. It calls us to be revolutionaries and seekers of change and agents of transformation in a world that is so dominated by injustice and looking for peace. And so that's a very interesting book. If you'd like to have a look at it, please feel free to ask me. And the third book, which I would like to form a book club with, is this book called And Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Race. As you know, we are entering into a partnership, a loose collaboration, if you will, with our friends at Glenwood Lutheran and also Memorial Lutheran. We're calling that the Monroe Corridor Parish. And I'm going to start an online Zoom book club, and the first book we'll be reading is this White Fragility. It's a way of understanding who we are and how we experience racism in our own lives, and how we can sometimes inadvertently contribute to racism in our life and in our practice. So if you're interested in reading that with me, please let me know and I'll get a copy to you so that you can join our online book club. So that's about it from me. Tomorrow my family and I are traveling to Chicago for the day, to come back on Saturday afternoon, simply to go to the Australian consulate, which is in Chicago, so that we can renew our passports, so that we can stay in this country and not get deported. So keep us in your prayers as we travel and as we return. Until I see you again on Sunday, God's blessings be with you all. Have a good